Hello, once again. I'm Susan Littlefield with the Rural Radio Network. It's time to take a look at what's going on in the world of markets for today. By the way, we're at NCC, the Classic, where our very own Steve White has been as well today. Joining me to find out about the markets is Jeff Peterson. Jeff is with Heartland Farm Partners. And Jeff, as we kind of look at these markets, seeing a bit of strength going on in this corn trade today. What's your takeaway?
Well, it's been really good on the corn side. Yesterday we had some strength in the market. It was able to break through that $5 area and was trade all the way up to 504 and a half. We've been in the process of challenging that area again today. And if we were to go back and look and say, well, what's happening with it? We'd say that, well, from a technical perspective, the charts still look good. And the funds are still stepping in and buying this market on any little dip that we have in the market. And in addition, what we've got is we've had some really good demand. For instance, yesterday, export inspections came out. They're very good. 63 million bushels were sent out. And just to kind of put that in perspective, that would be the highest for this past week on export inspections that we've had going back over 40 years. That sets a new record. And also just to kind of look at the strong demand on the corn side, as we look at from the Bureau of Census, their numbers for January exports for corn, about 263 million bushels. Looks like that's going to be a new record for January. And that would be back over the last 35 years. So overall, we've got some strong demand. Technicals look good. Fundamentally in the market, really that corn market, it's really just getting caught back up to fair value. I wouldn't say it's overvalued at all. It's just getting back up to fair value, Susan.
So then what do you see as one of the driving factors for the soybeans today?
Yeah, it's interesting on the bean side. Beans were just kind of lagging along a little bit yesterday. They really weren't doing too much. Today, they've actually kind of taken on some strength of their own. From what we can see right now, there's been a little bit demand that's came into the soybean meal side. There's also some talk that Thailand may be wanting to adjust some of their tariffs so that they're able to buy some more soybean meal out of the U.S. So those are all positives here today, Susan.
Wonderful. Thanks, Jeff. By the way, you're going to hear more comments from Jeff on these topics and a lot more on our grains coming up later today during the channel Final Bell. Don't worry if you missed the live segment. You can catch it as a podcast located at ruralradionetwork.com. That's a look to what we see in the markets. I'm Susan Littlefield for the Rural Radio Network.